with round 4, pick 105. Let me put my hat on. Where's the coconut?
Victor Cruz, come on, coconut up.
They're selecting Cam Skattebo, running back out of Arizona State. So
this is fun.
One of the two guys that we wanted. I wanted Marcus Bowe. Cam Skattebo was number 2 for me. This is the most fun pick for the Giants here, because he's just a real deal tackle breaker. And I'm going to try and pull up my notes on him. And you saw him in the playoffs just go off. He had 1,700 rushing yards, 21 touchdowns, and 600 reception yards, right? Because he's not this athlete, you think he won't be a receiving value. But if you give him the ball and like every time Cam Skattebo has a one-on-one in the open field, he just breaks tackles. He's a downhill runner. He like knows one speed at the start of the rep, but he just breaks tackles consistently. I really like Cam Skattebo. Like, again, there's red flags of like his athleticism and stuff. But you have Tyrone Tracy who gives you that. And now you have Skattebo who's just going to break tackles for you.
Yeah, I actually think you look at his style of running and you think between the tackles, like road grader style guy. And I'm not saying that's not what it is, but he actually does have pretty soft hands. So throwing the ball to him in the flat and getting him one-on-one against a defensive back is a mismatch. He's not going to outmaneuver them, but he is going to run through them. I said it like 5 minutes ago. Like, very few DBs are going to bring him down. The only time really is when he's already kind of off balance, but he has such good contact balance. Like, I mean, you see the highlights, he just gets bounced around, and he's strongly built all the way around. He's not just a big guy up top. He's not just a big guy. He kind of has like the same, he's taller, but he has that same sort of body type as Maurice Jones-Drew, who was another one of my favorite running backs to watch, just pinball around and never go down. We were talking about last night, like sometimes just randomly for fun, I'll throw on a Mike Allstott like highlight film, career highlights, and just watch it because it's fun as hell. And that's like a huge comp right here. I love this pick. I think this pick is fun. I think it pairs with Tyrone Tracy. I think it's not necessarily the same thing as Devin Singletary because I don't think that the burst is there. The initial burst and explosiveness through the line, it's not amazing. You know what I mean? You were saying the athleticism isn't really there. So this may not be a long-term thing, but for a short period of time, this could be a really fun 1-2 punch with Tyrone Tracy. And I think in year 1, immediately, this might be a short yardage
just get him the ball though, and like he makes people not tackle him. He breaks tackles, right? And he was like the 4th best available for me after Shador, Bowe, and Aeneas Peebles. And I'll just kind of go through my write-up on him. It's like below average athlete at running back spot, but plays on fire. Long speed isn't there and lacks the burst to get into the hole quick. Contact balance is good, just stays up. Never willing to go down. Fights for every play. Downhill runner, knows one speed at the start of the rep. Lacks patience, allowing linebackers to declare early. So again, there's issues with that play style, but if you know what he is, jump cuts are emphatic but are clunky and slow out of them. Doesn't string together cuts. Cuts bring him too horizontal, losing downhill. So there's all these negatives, but doesn't work. Moves at top speed, needs to slow. Rushes too wide off his blockers, feels leverage well and cuts off of it. Open field sets up blocks and always breaks one tackle. Consistently wants to put a shoulder through you. Dips in the contact and explodes out of it. Solid receiver, but more about getting in space. Has nice grabs down. Feels strong blocker, but has whiffs throwing his shoulder. I had him as a late 3rd, Grump.
Yeah, and at the top of the 4th, that's awesome. He's also a smart player. I don't remember the game, but his breakaway run had actually iced the game, could have scored a touchdown. And I think normally the safety in the corner chasing him, he would just barrel through and try and get to the end zone. And he smartly slid at like the 10 or 5 yard line. Just advanced IQ, knowing the situation, knowing the game. Don't do anything silly. Game's over. Slide in bounds. Don't stop the clock. That sort of thing. Smart guy. I love this pick. I think that this is, and right here, this I wouldn't say is a steal or anything like that, but this is good value. Yeah.
Again, like it's you're bringing him in to be a 1-2 punch. This is not a come in, be your lead back for 4 years. This is to pair with another running back in Cam Skattebo. So he plays on fire, and he breaks tackles. It's as simple as that. All right. That's a reaction. Cam Skattebo to the New York Giants.